Yo, what up, Knuckles? It's your buddy Philko here reporting live from your mama's house. Doing my thing as I usually do. Going to do something a little different today. Well, actually, then in that case, it's not as I usually do. I'm going to bring you guys a video from my homie Martin, the guy from Austria, actually, but I thought he's from Germany all this time. But yeah, he's the guy like to the left, far left of the, not far left, but to the most left of the video screen next to Harley Quinn and whatnot. Yeah, and I had three German girls over my apartment one night, and we just happened to start talking about the refugee crisis. And I asked Martin for his opinion, and he left me an amazing 20-minute voice message on WhatsApp. I'm gonna let you guys hear it, and then after that, hopefully after this, I can actually tomorrow night get a response from the three German girls. They can have a little dialogue cross country and shit using the internet. So let's get to it. This is what he has to say, and his YouTube link will be in the description.
So, Phil, thanks for the introduction and everything, right? Yeah, I want to say one thing about it. I'm not actually from Germany at all, but I'm from Austria. But of course, I'm representing the German part here, kind of what's getting like overrun by refugees in the last like from the last summer. And yeah, I'm just wanted to say that I was part in the when it comes to when the refugees coming in like last summer. I was like a part of like helping people. Like I was like one part of the people who were helped there, and was really like all in all with like really close to this whole situation because I worked for the government in Austria, and I was like making trainings with them and stuff like that. And that was the reason why I was kind of obsessed with this mess and stuff like that, is because there is literally like what the people what I have contact with was literally like people from like Algeria, from like Afghanistan and stuff like that. So they're the like a majority of the people who came in were like not like like really like how you say were not really like Syrian people at all. They're just a lot of people of them like um, pure people like who are like try to um, take this situation was like last summer where like all this like war thing starting up, like the refugees is like walking over to our countries and stuff like that. um, that these people kind of like try to take this situation to get them a better life. So what they did, actually, a lot of people, like mostly were these guys, no families at all, like mostly young guys from like the age of 16 till 30 kind of. What I have contact with mostly were like coming in and try to search for a better life, and they're like throw away their passports and stuff like that. So like they're pretend and lying to the people who in the like in the interviews for like asylum interviews, how who won't get an asylum and who not, you know, um, lying about their where they come from, what they're doing here. Like the majority was like people what's from Afghanistan and stuff like that, and Algeria, so who wanna yeah get a better life in this thing. And they were not real like refugees at all. They were like refugees from their poor situation in their country. I mean, they are doing it. I mean, I respect that they're like want to have a better life and stuff like that. But what I really hate about this situation, what's going on, was like there was a lot of lies going on, also in the media about it. So there was this kind of section where like, yeah, like we want to help people and let them in, and everyone is poor and like trying to get rid of war and stuff like that. But mostly the media, what's making this kind of situation that they're like coming to a country um, for getting rid of the war and stuff like that, was not really that experience what I had, because mostly of these people were like young men who wants to run away from the country and try to get to these countries where they have like a good economic system and stuff like that. So all in all, it was a lot of lies going on, and also like this kind of situation was really bad. My opinion that like the media try to like harmless the situation a lot, and a lot of people are not well informed also about it, because they fall like everyone is poor, everyone is like trying to need a safe place and stuff like that. But one thing was really pissing me off is like they are choosing the better place where they can go. It's not like the refugee who is passing through the countries where also not war, but normally in the law it is they have to get asylum at the next country where they go in, and there is no war going on. So, for example, Turkey and stuff like that. But they are trying to get to the countries where they have like a good, like how you say, liberal system where they can like get good money, and that's like for example Germany and Austria, for example, and they're going through all these countries where there is no war, and don't want to live like in the countries in between, like Serbia or Hungary or Turkey, and want to go directly to Germany or to Austria, because they know they have the better system there and they can get more out of it. And that's one thing what's like me pissing off. And I have to say I was the last time a lot in contact with them, and I know that they're like lying in the interviews for the asylum to get the asylum. So that's pissing me kind of off, because they're like can choose what they want and how they want, and lying also about their real situation. And yeah, that's kind of thing what's really bad about it. And you can talk with the right section, you can talk with the left section about it. So everybody has different opinions, and also the media shaped their opinions about it. So my opinion is I'm not from the right section at all, but also I'm not from the middle or from the left section. I'm more in the middle, and my personal experience with them is there's a lot of lying going on in the media about it, and also like what they can do and whatever they want to do is kind of, yeah, it's a lot of lies behind all these things. And you know, there has like we have also this like German parts. They're like, oh yeah, we are not Nazis anymore, we are not right and stuff like that. So we're just trying to help these people all the time to get this bad image away. But also what's going on is a lot of cultural conflicts, and because of these Muslimish people, and they're coming in, and they're mostly are guys with no perspectives at all, and with not a war background and stuff like that. So that's a really bad thing about it. So there are like some people, like a lot of the left section is kind of, for my opinion, like really blind about this situation, and the media is also like encouraging them up that this everything's fine and good and blah blah blah. So yeah, what the problem what we are facing now is with a lot of immigrants from these countries. They're actually illegal here because with also lying and stuff like that is going on. So they're actually not really legal here in this kind when it comes to these laws, because they are not have the opinion to choose a country like they did like last summer. Like they went to I went to Germany because it's nice there, or went to Sweden because it's nice there. But the problem we're facing now, because like now we have like this massive, when you look at Malmö in Sweden, for example, we have this massive amount of immigrants, where not even possible that some police not even want to go to some parts of Malmö anymore because so many refugees are there, and it's like a hating going on between these cultures, and that's like normal cultural conflict in this case, and it's also very important to protect the values of their country, and a lot of people who are coming there are not able or don't want to acknowledge these values of this country, like from, for example, Austria or Sweden or Germany, and that's a lot of bullshit that's going on. I mean, everybody has the different opinions about it. That's my opinion, and that's what actually I recognize about this whole situation. That it's like a lot of really like lying is going on in the media about this, and now we're facing this kind of situation there. When you go on the street, you have a lot of people from different cultures. They were like standing there with no perspective at all and trying to make their own like opinions and get over these opinions what you have like here in Austria for the cultural values what we have here, and it's a mixed up and it's a little bit fighting going on. Yeah, and I recognize a lot of people here are pissed off in Austria, for example, because like the last president election was going on, was really like almost like half 50% to 50% right section and the 50% left section. So then like a lot of people went from middle to the right section because of this. And yeah, it's pretty it's like very tense right now. It's very thrilling right now in Austria, because like we have like now a lot of like the half part is like kind of against it, what's going on, and the other half they want to protect their own values, and I'm thinking about that's a good idea to protect their own values, not like trying to be too good and be blind kind of and let them all in. That's so stupid, actually. That's seriously stupid. And actually what I talked to you, that's like my personal experience with it, with a lot of refugees, is like there's a lot of lying going on. They're trying to try not to like run away from war. They're trying to run away to a better life, and that's like really fucked. And like a lot of people like trying to use it, and like here in Austria we gave like a lot of people the opportunities what's not right actually to stay here in Austria, or of course also in Germany and Sweden. And that is fucked, because the cultural aspect is very important, and the culture we can't in this country, like Muslim culture and this is like it's not going really well together. And even when it's like when you're like not want to fit in the society, want to protect their own values, but also have these aspects of good environment, good education, and actually also good of economy here, but also want to trying to get their stay in their cultural thing. Yeah, that's a huge thing, and that's we are facing right now. So we have a conflict, and also it's like getting a big conflict also of the people who already live here. Put Austrians in Germany, they're like really pissed off about this situation. Also, to have this crazy immigration going on, and also also because of this lying in the background. That's a lot of people are like the most part of the people are actually illegal here, and yeah, it's a mess. People are pissed off, and yeah, you have this now in the presidential election, kind of, with this 50-50%. 50% are more in the left part, and 50% now in the right part. And it's now also a fight against with the Austrian society now going on because of this. And yeah, and it's not that, yeah, it's like kind of, it had to be better. Also, like when you think like better cultural things, and when it's not fitting in, we have like troubles, and that's we are now facing kind of right now. We have troubles. The crime is like more and more and more, because I know the statistics also, because I work also in this section. And yeah, that's pretty now what we have here. And yeah, there would be a better solution. And also like a lot of people who are like arguing with we are, it's good, it's like everybody is welcome and stuff like that. That's kind of stupid in a lot of cases. And yeah, that is actually the situation. So yeah. Also, a big part of it is like this racist thing going on, because like I also experience this when you say something against it, when you say like, hey, let's like really like look at the people who are coming in, and not like letting them all in like randomly and stupidly, and let them lie to us, kinda, and let them in, and like, okay, that's a refugee, well, fine. So when you say something against it, and that's a really big problem here right now, is you are getting judged as a racist, and that's like so annoying and stupid, because like this judging is coming also a lot from the left part, from the left part, from the left political part of people, who are like judging immediately, like seriously immediately, judging people when they say something against this whole mess was kind of going on, and this lying about these refugees. When you say something, a little bit something against it, you're like a racist, you're a Nazi, and that's so annoying and stupid at all and unreflected. And also what I really hate about this situation is like the right part, like trying to take this opportunity also to get their political interests more and more up and more and more up, and win more people voices in this kind of view. And that's also a very fucked up thing. So what's really bad about it, when you say something against it, the left part is immediately, you're a Nazi, you're a racist, you're getting like told, like immediately judged about it. What's super annoying and stupid. And the second part of it, like the right section or political section, uses now the situation to win voices for their political propaganda and stuff like that, and it works. So that's two things what's really bad about it right now. And also like the crime thing, crime is going up in total in Austria. And yeah. And of course, like this welcome politician is not working right, like it's working like that way that it has to be, and it's more like really like blinded, like viewing this kind of view, like blind, let the people in, like when they're like, yeah, they're throwing away the passports and stuff like that, so you don't know where they really come from, and you don't know who this person is. And they're lying and interviewing and stuff like that. That was my personal experience when I worked in this government job, like that I contacted, like I'm interviewing people who like lying, and it's like crazy. Like the whole like people who are coming in had to go to like prisons, and when they're in the prisons, like almost 80% were only young guys. That's it. Not from Syria at all. A lot of people like were from Algeria, as I said, from different countries than Syria, but they try to sneak in the country because of the situation, because it's not easier, because like everybody is like welcoming it, and it's big in the media and stuff like that. So I heard like crazy stories also, like people getting interviewed and said like, yeah, when the lobby, like kind of like people who are like trying to get these people from their country to the European wealthy countries, they are like kind of getting argumented by, they take money to get them illegally or illegal ways to the country, they get paid by the refugees, kind of like $10,000 or like $30,000 or euros. And they are promising the people, yeah, when you're in Germany, you get a house for free. Yeah, when you're in Germany, you get a car for free. Yeah, when you're in Germany, you get free, like blonde. But what I heard, what really people say in interviews, they said like, you get free Swedish blonde, like virgins for free when you get in the country. That's the welcome politic. What's Angela Merkel is doing, and yeah, and that's ridiculous. And also this part is fucked up because these people, like some people getting paid from the refugees, like amounts of money, and they're promising things what to get here in these countries and to take them illegally from their country to these countries. So it's fucked anyways. So yeah.